Hello, hello, everyone. Just out here in the bush, trying to get some light. I know everyone is probably watching a football game or something like that. Hello, my Renaissance grandma. How are you doing? Thank you for joining in. I hope that you can see me okay. I'm out here in this magnificent bush, and I'm hoping that I can see the chat. But right now, I can't. Hello, coffee first, then speak. I just finished my coffee. I sure did. Yeah, guys, I'm just out here in the bush trying to. Hey, Jason Ewan, how you doing, man? Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate you guys coming in. Yeah, I'm just out here in the bush. I got me a nice fire going, and I'm going to be here throughout the night. I haven't had the opportunity to really get out in the night. I've only been doing like day excursions. So I wanted to do an overnighter, and I think I'm going to sleep pretty well because I expended a lot of energy today. Yeah, most of my energy was actually making a chair. I don't know if you guys may be able to see this, but I may end up just sleeping in the chair right next to the fire. I'm not sure. Frozen? Okay, I don't know why. Maybe it's because where I am, I'm not getting a good internet reception. I hope I'm not still frozen. Okay. Yeah, I think it's my location because okay, said it's better. Okay. Yeah, I think it's I don't think there's good reception out here where I am. Um so that's probably one of the things, but yeah, guys, I just wanted to come on here and just again just let you know, man, how much fun it is just being out here by yourself. Setting up a shelter and have plenty of water for today and tomorrow. I'll be here uh, through maybe noon tomorrow. I've had some food. Um, Yardbird, how you doing, man? You're not frozen, okay? Yet the night is young. Yeah, thank you for coming in, Yardbird. I appreciate it. But yeah, the temperatures are. Well, I was here, um, plenty of food, water. But the main thing, I wanted to make a fire. I have so much wood that I more than likely would have wood left when I leave. Yeah, I will have wood when good. I'm glad I'm not frozen because yeah, I just think it's the reception, not good reception, especially at this time of night where I am. But yeah, but yeah, I just came out here to make a fire, experiment with a knife, which is the Condor Wayfinder. So I made some feather sticks with it. I did very little splitting with it. Most of the splitting was done with an axe. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm beginning to like the axe much more than splitting wood with a knife. Batoning and so forth. The axe is much quicker, but I will say, it does take some practice. It really does. But that's what it's all about. Learning and practicing. I mean, you got to get out in the bush. And the thing is, if you really want to test yourself, come out in the bush by yourself and watch the calories that you expend. But the good thing is, I snack throughout the day while I'm working, and you will always, I won't say always, but you will always have some type of misnomer, something to go wrong. But that's just part of learning. But so that's what I end up doing today. Because like I think I've said before, I try to get out 3 times a month and do two days on a either Saturday or a Sunday, and then do an overnighter. But this is the first time I've been able to do an overnighter in some time, so I wanted to go ahead and take advantage of it. But yeah, I'm just watching this fire. It's pretty good fire. It's giving out a lot of heat, but I don't want to put it to the fire. It just, I think it makes it grainy or something like that. But so how is everyone doing? I hope all is well with everyone. Getting ready for Thanksgiving. Any big plans? I'm just gonna sit back in this chair and relax. Oh man, this feels so good. Yeah, I made this chair today. Basically, it's a tripod. Oh, now the chat really came through. Yeah. Um, you can smell that fire? Yeah, I bet you can. It feels good. I'm gonna tell you, it really does. When I step away, I can tell the temperature has dropped. But I bought a blanket with me. I don't even think I'm gonna use the blanket because I think I have these lights that are shining around here, but I'll turn those off once I'm off the live and just go back to the light from the fire. It's not fun changing batteries that in your flashlight like at 2 in the morning. But yeah, I'm gonna stay up as long as I can. But I may just fall asleep right in this chair, and I don't think I will need a blanket. Yep. It's still great. Good. Going to the range. Good. Going to the range on Tuesday. Good. That's something that's really good. Just chilling, buddy. Yeah. Work through Wednesday. Happy holidays. So yeah, that's some. I got to get to the range. I just haven't had time. I just have not had time, but I'm gonna have to make time. And I can't believe it. This is what, November 19th already. Is it the 19th? I mean, just think this time next month. Christmas, right around the corner. So, yeah, I remember, right around the corner. That's like, do I go around the corner and look for Christmas? But yeah, it's. I put up half the Christmas stuff already. Okay, yeah, I haven't put up any Christmas stuff. Um, it just really seems like I've gotten back into town. I was out of town for some time and got back in October, and it takes a time to really adjust again, getting your mail straight, a lot of things. So, but yeah, I'm just out here bush crafting. Yep. Hey, prepping artist, how you doing down there in Texas? If you plan on sleeping in that, tapping in from the bay with, hey, thank you, hey, resilient dad, I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, resilient dad. I mean, this fire feels so good. I mean, I'm sitting back in this chair and I really don't want to get up. Um, Bored, so I need at least 3 days to do it. Yeah, yeah, but it really feels so relaxing in this chair. And this is one of the things I've been wanting to do is make this chair. So I finally did it. There's another chair that I want to make, but after after um, after I finished this one, and it was like I really wanted to eat. And after I ate and washed my dishes, that's right, wash your dishes when you're in the bush. Um, had a cup of coffee. It's like, oh, it's starting to get dark, so I'm not gonna try to do it again. But I'll I'll do that on the next one. I'll do that on the next one. Hey, Canna John, how are you doing? How's that weather up there? Down here, I think it's about 48 degrees right now. Um, yeah, I think it's about 48 degrees. What's so strange? I'm out here when I'm talking. It's just like an echo. I can hear myself. snowed a little bit today. Wow. Yeah, what's that time of the year? It's what's November. I guess we shouldn't be surprised. Um, StreamYard, good to go. Okay, that one went away. But yeah, I guess with it being November. Hey, MacBean, how are you doing? Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Welcome to everyone. Yeah, I'm just out here in the bush, just enjoying myself. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to stay up as long as I can. I mean, I don't. I think I'm pretty well exhausted. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning, but I did some sawing. Two large logs. I felled two trees. I've made a lot of kindling. Oh, I have like a ton of wood that I very seriously doubt. I think I want to go try for Sunday late morning, early afternoon. Yeah. I have so much wood. I very seriously doubt if I burn it all tonight. But if not, it's here for whoever needs it. But yeah, guys, I was just saying, this is just part of bushcrafting. Really, there's so much to learn about bushcrafting. It's like every time I come out here, I leave with that I've learned something, but there's a lot of room for improvement. And I think whenever you do something for the first time, you think it's going to take you 30 minutes, it end up taking you 2 hours. So it's things like that. Um, and so that happened to me today, but nevertheless, I did the main thing I wanted to do, which is make a chair, and it really feels good to just sit here. It's almost like a recliner. I don't know if you guys can see the wood up there. It's basically a tripod, and I have this other thing sitting in here. So I'm pretty good. I can still hear cars on the highway. I'm about maybe I don't know 300 yards away from a vehicle, 350. I'm not sure, but yeah, I've been coming to this spot for some time. This is the location where I dismantled the A-frame debris shelter because I'm going to make that again, but it's going to be a really really nice one this time. I mean, it's going to take me some time. I want it large enough that I can stand up in it. So and it's going to be permanent. I don't ever plan to take it down. And I was talking to the last week. I was speaking with the game warden, and he asked me if I was hunting, and I told him no, I'm not hunting. I missed muzzleloader season. I was out here bushcrafting, and I somewhat explained that to him. And I told him my purpose last week was to dismantle an A-frame debris shelter because I didn't have any cordage or anything like that. And he basically agreed, said, yes, you can build anything you want, but if you have any type of cordage, you have to remove it when you're leaving. So you can be 7 miles off the pavement road and you can still hear cars. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can be so far away, but you're going to hear those vehicles. The tires being the asphalt. You'll definitely hear them. But yeah, so but yeah, and I really came out here. I really wanted to test out the Condor Wayfinder. And it's a good knife. And again, every time I come out into the bush, I bring a different knife because I'm just trying to watch the fire here. Um, because I want to be efficient with any tool that goes in my hand. I want to be able to use it efficiently. So yeah, I'm just looking down at the fire. What I decided to do today, I have a lot of logs that are longer than my fire pit, so I'm just burning them in half, and then I move them up into the fire. So, but it's pretty toasty here. I really like this. I don't know if you guys can see that fire there. Yeah, it's pretty toasty. But hey Pilgrim, how you doing, man? Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys coming in. I'm just I don't have any specific outline or anything like that. Like I said, the biggest thing is hello there, Virginia Bushcrafter. Just saw you online. Yeah. Hey, living natural. How are you doing? Glad you are able to join us. Yeah. I like your comments also. Uh, and I'm hoping you're getting some benefit from my responses. But I just it's just so much to bushcrafting. I guess it's with anything. There is just so much to learn. Something I did today. I scraped some bark uh of a cedar tree, and I just knew I was going to get a fire from that tinder bundle. I got a fire, but then it went out. So I had to. I also brought with me some paper thin birch bark. So I used the birch bark along with some fat wood and okay, yeah, okay, while you're getting ready for work tomorrow, learning more about knives and bushcrafting that don't yeah, there's but anyway, as I was saying, I know I'm all over the place. It's just so much to this stuff, but my favorite thing, it is the cutting tool. My favorite thing is the cutting tools. Uh, and I am really, really beginning to like using the axe more. Um, I mean, with the heavier head, just looking at a car going down the road, you know, I guess you guys can hear it, but yeah, it just I forgot what where what I was saying, but yeah, the cutting tools, yeah, using the axe, I am really, really liking it, and again, there's a lot to it. Like today, I felled two trees, and I actually got a blister. Well, the band-aid's coming off, so it's like, oh, I get to practice some first aid. It was just a blister, so I just put some alcohol on it, put a band-aid on it. But it goes to show you, you really have to, practice with your tools to really find out how they work. I had been practicing with the axe, but I had never felled a tree. So, and I think I would have it would have been even better if I had the 26-inch axe with me. But I just had the one that's 18.75 inches, but they marketed as being 16 inches. But I used that one today, and it's an S wing. It has a very, very thin profile, so that axe is definitely for felling trees. It doesn't split as well as some axes do, and I just really learned, the bit of an axe. Uh, Gloves. Yeah, Mac Bean. I am so glad I had the gloves on. I think I have like two more pair at home that are new, and but you know how you when you have the old ones, you just get so comfortable with them. But I really think that the one hand was totally on the handle, and the other one, I just felt better getting more leverage with not all my full hand on there. So I think that's why I got the blister. But it's a learning process. But I'm going to be doing that again. As a matter of fact, I saw some logs that are about 14 inches that I just want to bring my axe out and just really chop them and see how long it's going to take me. I've been looking at a lot about axe safety. For example, when you are delimbing a tree trunk, you always want to be on the opposite side of the tree trunk, of the limbs that you're removing, and you want to do that even with gloves. You okay? You pre-banded, okay? Um, but yeah, you're supposed to be on the other side, and in the event that the axe bounces, it won't hit you. So you want to keep that log in between you And hey, Dan, how are you doing? Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate that. So you want to keep the axe on the other side of the log. So you keep that log in between you. So if the axe bounce, it's not going to hit you. So today I was keeping a lot of safety things in mind. But I felled a tree, and you know how you make the mouth the way you want the tree to fall. You have to direct it that way. Well, one fell before I could even do the back cut, but that was fine. I think I took it a little too far, so it fell before I did the back cut. But the second one that I did, it definitely it fell um close to the direction that I wanted it to fall, and I think each one was about 15 feet, and then I sawed them down to 8 feet to make this chair that I'm sitting in. Hey, Sweet Thumb, how are you doing? Yeah, guys. So, yeah, that was my big adventure today. Felling two trees, using the Condor Wayfinder, enjoying the axe again. Um, of course, always making a fire, sitting here just enjoying the fire. Um, so it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I would encourage anyone if you're really into bushcrafting. The best thing to do is just do a lot of reading, watch a lot of content creators, learn, and then just come out here and practice it, because I can assure you, once you come out and you practice it, you'll see there's always some type of variation. There's always some type of variation or something that you did not expect. So, but yeah, this one really, I expended a lot of energy. So, but I'm so glad that I have this chair to sit in because I am really telling you, I may not even sleep on my roll mattress. I mean, my roll bed. Even though I have a blanket, I brought a blanket with me. It's still in my rucksack. But as long as I'm near the fire, I'm fine. Again, I am maybe, that's the fire. I am maybe 3 feet from the fire. So, yeah, yeah, guys, yeah, definitely smash that like button. Yeah, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate all the thumbs up. I definitely, I don't miss comments. I try to answer every single comment that I get because I learn from you guys' comments, and I'm glad that I'm able to teach someone something. Because I've only done. I think I started this in January 2021, and quickly found out it's a long journey. But if I can learn something every week, I'm happy. Let's see. Even okay, the chat is coming in and going out, but I didn't get to read. Let's see. It's not. It's okay. It's no Christmas deck yet. No, I haven't done any Christmas decorating yet. Um, but that time is fastly approaching. But more than likely, I'm going to be with family. Well, I will be here Christmas, and then I'm going to be heading to my hometown for about a month. Um, and there I'll spend time with family in Texas. So, wow, I don't even feel like getting up to get any wood to put in this fire. But I think no, I'll wait. I have some nice coals. I will wait. But yeah, nice bed of coals right there. But I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna put some kick some of this back into the fire. And since I'm up, I may as well get some more wood. Oh, I need my gloves on, but I'll put one more piece on here. Okay, now back to the chair. Okay, I'm good for a while. I hope that did not distort anything or interrupt anything with the internet or anything like that. Yeah, I see we got 11 people in the house. Hey, thumbs up to you guys as well. Definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I guess, but again, where I am, I'm somewhat in a valley, and sup- it's not surprising now. When I come into this location, I'm going down a very ever so slightly hill, and then I hit a ridge and I come down again. Uh, San Antonio, Texas. That's my hometown, San Antonio, Texas. But when I leave here, I have to hump it up this little ridge, and then I'm on the road, which is a gravel road, and it looks flat, but it's a false flat. And it's like, oh man. Sometimes I stop and rest now. I mean, I come here with a rucksack that's maybe 50, 55 pounds, and I leave. I'm thinking it's lighter because I don't have any water, but it's just as heavy, you know. But hey, it's good exercise. It's good exercise, and I'm finding it so difficult trying to lighten up my bag. It's really hard. Uh, Always learn something. Otherwise, you are not using I agree. I totally agree. I totally agree, Dan. You are right. So again, I said, I mean, there was so much. I wanted to make two chairs. Only made one. So, but again, I wanted to use the Condor Wayfinder, and I really, really like it. I really like it, and I'm thinking next week I may just bring out the the Becker BK2. That is a very, very hefty knife. Uh, then make a hidden log shelter. You know what? That would be. I would love to make a hidden log shelter. Um, but the area that I come to, the wildlife management area, when you leave, you cannot leave any cordage up, and I don't want to break that rule. I definitely don't. So I was even thinking, I don't know. I see these guys make these log cabins out of mud and so forth, and a lot of moss. Boy, that would take me a long, long time, very long time to do that. I'd have to be here, almost every day. But I don't know. So you're in East Texas. It's about so now, prepping artist in East Texas, or are you near St. Augustine, Texas, or Center, Texas, or let's see what else is Nacogdoches. Um, yeah, my father's hometown is in East Texas, St. Augustine, Texas, and the next city that's very close to it is Center, Texas. So I go there every year. We have a family reunion, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I like East Texas. I like East Texas. When I go to East Texas, I'm traveling on I want to say Highway 21. I think it's Highway 21 or 7, one of the two. I just know I've been going down there by memory. I really should know the highway, but I'm pretty sure it's 21 or 7, or maybe a combination of both. But yeah, I have a lot of relatives in Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, Austin, Nacogdoches, Lufkin. Where else? Where else? Yeah, I think that's about it. Bryant, Texas. Yeah, I think that's about it, but we're spread out in Texas. Yep, we are. I live in about an hour from Tyler. Okay, I'm a little north of, yeah, a little north of Dallas, I believe. The chat went in. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, I have a sister in Dallas, Texas. I have a sister in Austin, Texas. Yeah, we're all over Texas, but yeah, Texas is a nice place. I like it. I go there often. I haven't done any bushcrafting there. The last time I was there, they had a burn ban, so you could not have a fire. And again, I was not going to break the rules and try to make even a small fire. And also, the ground is so hard in Texas. You should have a really good shovel, or what do you call it, trenching tool or something like that. I mean, you got to have the real deal, because it will bend your shovel as hard as that ground is in Texas. But I like Texas anyway, regardless. I really do. But yeah, I'm just trying to look up here and watch the chat, but it's in and out. It's in and out, and yeah. So I'm hoping you guys can see me okay. I have like one, two, three, four flashlights, hanging lights, so that I could have some light and you guys could actually see me rather than me being in the dark. You'll be in Texas in February. What part of Texas are you going to be in, Canada John? Yeah, February. And and the thing about, they say, oh, it doesn't get cold in Texas. It gets cold, but it's a different coldness. It's a different coldness. Oh, near Palestine. Okay, yeah, I know exactly where that is, Palestine. Yeah, yeah, you have had an uncle that used to live in Palestine. Yep, I know exactly where it is. It's a nice little community, though. Nice little community. But yeah, I'm just back and forth. But buddy, with 600 acres. Wow, that is a lot of acreage. Oh my goodness, 600 acres. That's good for him. Good for him. I would love to have 600 acres. Oh, you talking about a lot of hunting? Oh man, a lot of hunting, a lot of bushcrafting. Oh man, yeah, I bet it is a beautiful place. Anywhere in Texas, with 600 acres, oh, it's gorgeous. I am sure. Having a nice four-wheeler, a pond and everything. Wild boar hunting there. Wow, wow, wild boar hunting. I bet that's going to be a lot of fun. I have another spear at home, and it's a really nice spear. I haven't brought it out, but I understand that people do boar hunting with that spear. But that spear is a little too heavy for me to use it as a walking staff. But I'm going to just bring it out in the woods one day and find an old tree, um, and see if I can be accurate with that spear. Yeah, I have one here with me, which is a cold steel. Um, and I use that when I'm coming in. It really does help you when you're going down, and when you're going up. It takes some weight off you, and for me, it ensures that I'm going to have 2 points of contact. One of my legs and the walking staff. I'm always going to have at least 2 points of contact. You know, you're a beast if you can. Oh, it went out. The chat went out, but yeah, but yeah. So yeah, I'm just trying to keep an eye on the fire. Like I said, my pit's one size. I don't want anything burning outside of it. And then the pit is basically there to just contain the fire. So I think I'm still in good shape. I'm still in good shape. So yeah, we got to watch it closely. And then I also, when I come out here, I bring designated water to extinguish the fire. So when I put the fire out, I use all the water that I have, and I would stir it up again with my shovel, and then I would actually put my hand on it to see if I feel any warmth. And if I feel any warmth, I would turn the soil over again. And once I don't feel any warmth, then the soil that I removed, making the pit, I will put that soil back, stomp on it, and then cover it with leaves. But yeah, if you can harvest with a spear, yeah, I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it, but I've seen a lot of it, and but I don't think I will try it. I don't know. It's hard to say. See, you should find some battery powered or solar panels, Christmas lights, and decorate. That wouldn't that be something? Uh, Decorate the newly shelter after December. Wouldn't it be something? Oh man, just have this place lit up. That would really be something. Red, green, blue, yellow lights. Yeah, I would definitely be noticed then. But no, I just have these lights on right now. But I really like just all the lights off and then just the fire, because the fire, it provides a good amount of light. It's just that when I get up, I'll use the light. I have a headlamp that it's over there. I'll use that tonight when I get up. I'll definitely I keep that on me all night. In the event that I just need to see something really quickly, and it's really good. It's like 575 luminums, and I just picked it up yesterday, and it really works well. It really works well. And the thing is, checking your equipment, I had two headlamps that don't work. I think, so now that lets me know don't leave them stored. Hey, Bougie. Yep, I am in the bush. I am in the bush. You would be out there tonight. Yep, new product testing is important. Yeah, it is. It really is. And that's what I'm doing now, testing this chair. And I really wanted to test the Condor Wayfinder. I did a little review on it, but it's nothing like you know coming out here and using it. And again, it's five. It has a cutting blade of 5 inches, and sometimes I would bring like a 10-inch knife, but I'm purposely now not bringing a large knife because it forces me to use the axe as well as a hatchet because I'm finding out. I mean, today when I was splitting wood, I mean it's much easier than the first two times that I came out here and split wood with the axe. You know, so yeah, so I'm just out here trying to become proficient, trying to improve upon what I know. Um, and one of the strange things today, when I made this chair, there's a portion, you use square knots. So I did one side. I'm starting on the other side. It's like I just totally forgot how to do the square knot. It's like I couldn't believe it. But it took me about 30 minutes, and then it's like, oh, I see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I finally got up to 1K, guys. So I think you know I got a lot of suggestions from individuals, and especially the prepared Irishman. Excuse me. And just gonna throw this hoodie on a little bit. Wow, smoke doesn't like me, but yeah. So I'm glad about that. A new goal. So, but just want to keep learning. Share what I know, learn from you guys. That's why I say, I always make sure. Let's see that 6 inches blades are right in the sweet spot. Yeah, even a Mora handle. Yeah, the Mora, Mora Garbert. I held one yesterday, and the swell on that Mora. I mean, it just feels so right in your hand. And I did not purchase it because I have the Condor Wayfinder. I have the Condor Teresa. I have a Cold Steel, and all of those are Scandinavian grind. So I didn't purchase it, and I was looking at it's like, if I were to purchase it, would I get the steel or would I get the carbon, high carbon blade? More than likely, I'd get the carbon blade. And again, I'd get the carbon because it's um, it's easier to sharpen the carbon. And the thing about a carbon blade, guys, you really have to keep those clean, because you don't want your tools to rust. You take care of your tools will take care of you. But yeah, when I get home, I aside from dumping all my clothes in the garage and hitting the shower, the next thing I do is I wash my blades off with liquid detergent. I wash them off. I stand the edges back up, and then I put a light coat of some type of oil on them, like Remington oil, and put them back in the sheet for next time. But if you keep your knife sharp, if you stand the edges up each time, you really don't have to sharpen your knives as much if you just keep them sharp and maintain them. And I have a it's a metal, it's a steel rod that I just stand the edges back up on my knife, and you know, and the knives I have, they're sharp. But one thing also is that, like with my axe, I don't want the bit to be so sharp that it becomes brittle. Um, but the S-wing axe that I have with me right now, I did sharpen it. Today is what, Sunday? I think it was Friday, because I had never sharpened it. So I did sharpen it. Yeah, J3 GS, man. If I didn't speak to you, thanks for coming in. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys coming in, giving the support and everything. Um, Make a chair and a hat sack. What's it? Have a sack of foot. Oh, wow. Footstool. Okay. Hat sack footstool. Huh. I haven't seen that. That would be a good challenge. But yeah, this 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 chair that I made one before, but I have some material that came from, I think it's called Tiger or Tigress, and I ordered that, and so it's like I really wanted to make this chair. And I have another little pad. I'm going to make a tripod chair, but yeah, when I come into the bush, I try to remain as primitive as I can. Um, you know, um, let me make sure this. Oh, I don't even want to get out of this chair, but I don't want to get out the chair, but I don't want any fire going outside of the fire pit either. So yeah, that's the fire pit. It's really keeping me warm. I just threw my hoodie on because yeah, the temperature is dropping, but believe me, it's very, very uh bearable. You know. But yeah, I just reached my hand in my pocket, and I don't know if you guys can see. This is my headlamp. It's pretty good. It's 575 aluminums. So once I'm off the live, I'll put this back and keep it on my head at all times. So always trying to stay prepared. Well, you have to stay prepared in the bush, if you're out here. But I got to tell you guys, last week when I was out here, I was talking to the game warden, and I said, so if I got into some trouble, even though someone has my contact information, they may come to the kiosk, but they're not going to come 300 or 400 yards back here to find me. He said, well, there's a number that you call, which I already had. He said, you call that 800 number. And he said, if we don't find you within 1 hour, we bring the dogs. And if we still don't find you, then we bring in the helicopters. But And it's good to know, I know exactly where the wildlife management, well, the ranger station is. It would be quite a walk from here, but it's just good to know their procedure. That again, he said they would bring out if they didn't, they come out on foot and bring out the dogs. They don't find you, then they bring out the helicopters. They said, but we will find you. That is for sure. So I'm sure with all the technology and so forth, that's probably been something in place. But I think it's a good thing. So I make it a point now. Every time I see a game warden, I definitely introduce myself to him. I want to know him. Um, they know me. I know them. So, and I like I told him exactly approximately where I was. I fixed the with kitchen knife. I fixed it, but okay, yeah, the chat just comes in. I guess it's my telephone that does that. But yeah, Bougie, you were saying you worked on the kitchen knife, yeah. But you know what? Once you learn how to, I have a couple of tools that I started off with to learn how to sharpen my knives. But once you learn how to sharpen them, you're more likely to start sharpening your knives by feel. You will know exactly where that angle is on that knife, and you just stick to it. Um, yeah, so that's what I did with my axe. I used something. I think it's called a Lasky puck. Let's see, the knife. Fix the burr, okay, and the chip spot, okay. I'm using a strop. Okay, yeah, strop is good too. Yeah, that strop, man, that polishes it up, it remove all the burrs and so forth. But yeah, bougie, that's how you do it. You just have to do it. That's how you learn. I don't know how many knives I may have dulled, when I was learning how to do it using a whetstone and everything. So, but it's definitely a learning process. It's a learning process. But I was just looking at the timing. Yeah, it's a learning process, but the thing is, just keep at it. I heard some stories about the game when you best to stay put and they will find. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you don't want to go wandering. I mean, as dark as it is, I mean, I could walk straight out to the road because I've been here several times. But yeah, you don't want to go walking around at night. And one thing is when I come out here, when I'm just out here for the day, I want to be at least back to my vehicle before dark. You know, if I don't plan on staying overnight, I want to be back to my vehicle by dark. But woman outdoors, hello, how are you? Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's my thing. But if once I'm here and I'm here overnight, my thing is I try to stay up all night, which is not, I don't know. I just like the fire. I like the fire, but I know tonight I'm not staying up all night. That is for sure. I'm going to be sleeping more than likely right in this chair next to the fire. More than likely. May have missed the earlier part, but how many? Oh, see, I missed that chat again. Okay. How many miles from the road are you in the way? I am only 300 yards. So let's say 3 football fields. When I first started bushcrafting, I was going into like 3 miles, and with a 50-pound rucksack. And it's like, I don't want to spend my time hiking. I want to spend my time bushcrafting. Now, I'm going to, if I want to like really, really hike, I'll make sure that I'm going to do that. But my thing is, once I get out here, once I leave my residence, I want to get here in a reasonable manner. I'm not speeding or anything, but I want to utilize all the daylight that I can. I want to utilize every minute that I'm out here. So I don't want to walk 3 miles when I could be bushcrafting 300 yards away. And when you're 3 miles or 300 yards, you really can't tell the difference because again, where I am now, I know where there's water, but the thing about the water though, the stream, I really need to walk up, further up to see where this water is coming from. I mean, the water is clear, but like I said, you should always see. You want to find out where the water is coming from. I mean, because if you go a little further, some of the water runs across the road. So yeah, not bad at all. Yeah. So yep. Curry is okay. Yeah. So yeah, I try to spend most of my time bushcrafting. Um. So rather than walking, going so far. But I remember those going like 3 miles. Oh my goodness. And then walking back. It's like, I don't know, do I need new boots? Is my rucksack fitting me properly? Oh man, it's a chore, but I was very, very careful when as a matter of fact, I had been packing my rucksack ever since Friday. And I just came out today, Sunday. But it's just things that you really need. It's like, do I need all of this water with me? Yeah, I do. Because I have two canteens that are designated for putting the fire out. So, yes, I need that. Do I need all of these ways to start a fire? Well, today I did because, again, I scraped some tinder from a cedar tree. Real nice tinder. It caught the spark. I got a flame, but it went out. And why did it go out? Because it rained yesterday and there's still moisture in the air. But um, I did bring with me some very thin paper birch bark. And then I did harvest some fat wood. So I used the birch bark and the fat wood, and then I made some feather sticks to actually get my fire going. So that was that was you know I kind of expected it, but it's like I have to try. I have to try. That is for sure. So yeah, but it's the thing about when you make a fire. Once you get the fire going, it's like, oh, now all the fun's over. I got the fire going. Now the fun's over. Now it's just maintaining the fire. But I have a lot of wood over there, but I still, if push came to shove, I mean, there's this tree that's behind me. It's like 14-inch diameter. Plus, I got a sitting log over there that I may just dump into the fire because I'm not going to be sitting over there. I'm going to be sitting over here. So I had in this fire, I had two large. They had to be maybe, I don't know, 12 inches in diameter, and they're finally burning down pretty much, to coals. But I have another large one. I'll throw that one into the fire, and you know, but I'm good. I'm good for the night. I have a blanket if necessary. But you know, okay, prepping artist, you have a good night too. Okay, who are you speaking to? Am I speaking? Okay, but let's see. Yeah, just trying to catch this chat. Yeah, I'm looking kind of grainy. When I look at the screen, it's somewhat grainy. Hope I'm pretty clear to you guys. I'm hoping pretty clear to you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see. Dumb guns. Hey, how you doing, man? Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, we got to get together, man. Yeah, I've just been somewhat really, really busy, but yeah, we got to get together. But yeah, it's just, hey guys, let me tell you. Let me just really tell you. This is just something I enjoy. Am I gonna, if there's an emergency, am I gonna run out of my house and run to the bush? No, no, no. Not unless I had no other choice. But the good thing about it is if I had to, I know I can. Now the question is, how long? Because I haven't forged any food. I haven't really learned how to do it. I've had some, but I was with some other people. But I really need to learn that, foraging. But I just do this because it's fun. I just do it because it's fun, you know, and I really truly enjoy it, But it's so quiet out here, so quiet, It's almost like an escape. It's like who's gonna come looking for you, It's almost an escape. But then the next day, 6 o'clock rolls around, and you start to see daybreak. But tomorrow, I don't plan on leaving here no 6 or 7. I'm gonna get up. I'm going to practice my hygiene. I'm gonna brush my teeth with baking soda. I'm gonna rub my hand through my hair, comb it, look and see if there's any type of bugs or anything. Even though I have a hat on and a hoodie, I'm gonna warm some water up, dip my finger in there, wash my ears, make sure no foreign objects are in my ear, and just practice that. So instead of just rushing out of here, because when it's time to pack up, man, that's really a chore. You got to break everything down. It's like, oh, that's, you have to do it. And my thing now, just take your time. The way I took everything out of my rucksack is the way I want it to go back in my rucksack. I just don't want to throw it in there. So I hope everyone else is like that. Before, it's just like, let me just get it in here. I would be tired. Let me just get this stuff in my rucksack and get out of here. But now, methodically, I'm going to make sure that everything is in my rucksack the exact same way when I came into the bush. Yep, that's my plan. So, but yeah, so I will not be in the bush next week. I'm going to be with my son and his kids, my grandkids. I'm going to be with them um, Thursday, Friday. I know I'll be there Thursday, Friday, possibly Saturday. But so I don't want. I'm not going to make any commitment to being in the bush. Just hang out with them. And the thing about kids grow so fast. I mean, my granddaughter's almost as tall as me. It's like, what's in the food? But yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I remember when I was growing up, people used to say, "Oh, you just sprouting up like a beanstalk." Well, I guess I can say the same thing now about the kids that I see. It's like you see them today, and the next day they're like, "You grew 6 inches." But that's just life, I guess. That's just life. But yeah, so I'll be. I don't know. I want to do some hunting. In Virginia, muzzleloader season was 2 weeks ago, and yesterday, rifle season started in Virginia. I wasn't able to go hunting yesterday. I still have to purchase my hunting license. So tomorrow, I know I won't go. I may try to get out and hunt on Wednesday because I know Thursday, Thanksgiving. So I got to, because next thing you know, I think hunting season is over in January the 5th or January the 6th here in Virginia. Hey, She Fires, good to see you again. I am so glad you are enjoying yourself in good old Stafford, Virginia, and so forth. But yeah, I really enjoy. Yeah, I really enjoy your lives. And I was at the show yesterday, but yeah, Virginia has this fantastic gun show in Chantilly, and I was there specifically looking for some bushcraft items. Now, the table that I went to, I was looking for this specific cup. This guy, he always has them. This time, he did not have them. So I did not get the cup, because when you're out here in the bush and you're drinking out of a steel nesting cup, that coffee gets cold really quick. So I picked up a few items, but I was really looking for some bushcrafting items. And then again, that's just one, well, a couple of vendors I go to. They have some of the most awesome knives. I was looking at a cold steel kukri. I wanted to purchase it so bad, but it's just like, no, I have enough knives. But there is one more cutting tool I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet on, and it is the Becker BK21. You guys, if you have a chance, look that up. One thing about the Becker BK21, it only goes up in price. So I have not seen one personally because I like to touch and feel before I purchase something. But I think that's going to be one that I'm just going to bite the bullet and just get it. I mean, that thing has like, I want to say, I think it has a 12.6 cutting edge. It's a saber grind. And the great thing about the Becker BK2021 is the steel. It has something in it's called Crovan, which is a very hard. It's carbon steel, but it has Crovan. That is a very very good steel. My Becker BK2 has Crovan, and I have all these knives, and sometimes it's like I don't want to bring them out. They're like too nice to use, but it's like, why do you have them if you don't want to bring them out? So I am making it a routine now to every time I come out, I'm going to bring a different knife, different cutting tool. But yeah, this is the one, and I really like it. Um, let's see, the one that I have with me. I don't know. This is the Condor Wayfinder. It's really good. I like it, man. I really like it. Hey, rooting in essential oils. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for dropping there. I appreciate it. Yeah, but yeah, I really I like this. And there's another knife I did a review on called it's the Sog. Man, when I put that thing in my hand, I mean it just fits so nicely. It's a 4-inch cutting edge, and it has all these nice jimpings. But if I don't know, I did a review on this. The only thing I would do with this knife, let's see, I would just if I could, I would say I would like to have some jimping, but no big deal. No big deal. So, but yeah, guys, I just wanted to come out here and share some time with you guys. I am going to build this fire up. I am going to make me some coffee, and I have these something like this, the blueberries something I bought. I had one earlier. They're really good. Blueberry, I can't remember. They're like these breakfast things. So I brought a box of them with me. But tomorrow morning I'm gonna have oatmeal. I brought oatmeal, and I still have some vegetables with me. I had some ramen noodles and some stir fry vegetables. I had it had purple cabbage, asparagus, broccoli, green peppers, onion, garlic, carrots. Um, what else? There was something else in there. But excuse me. And I still have some left, so who knows? I may have ramen noodles and vegetables for breakfast. But more than likely, I'm going to have the oatmeal and some coffee for breakfast, and then take my time getting out of here. I'm in no rush, but yeah, but guys, I'm going to hop off of this live. I'm going to build this fire up again, really good. Have me some coffee and just chill out and just memorialize being in the bush all by yourself, just as dark as you can see. Yeah, feel safe now. So anyway, guys, thank you for dropping in. I truly appreciate it. And if I don't speak to you guys before Thanksgiving, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy time with your family. And just be safe. All right, so everyone, my thumbs up to you. I'll see you next time. Stay safe.